Among the 2 million applications in the App Store, I found 10 of the best apps for iPhone that can take your phone to the next level. Let's start with the Habit Tracker app. I got this mostly to remind myself to drink water, but I quickly added more stuff, mainly because it's just really fun, especially when everything is just so customizable yet sleek. I really like the auto tracking for things like steps, which are linked to my Apple Health. I can also track bad habits here, mark my mood, set reminders. It does feel a bit weird to have an app keeping you accountable though, but it's very handy overall. Now there's a free version of this app, and while it's limited to just 5 habits, it's plenty to see if this can help you out. Moving on, we have a very specific app, Bring, which is one of the best iPhone apps for grocery shopping. But Andy, why would I use an app if I could just use a pen and paper? Alright, okay boomer. Well, let me tell you why. 1, look at these icons. So much better than just plain old boring text. 2, I can add descriptions, quantities, and even photos. The missus does this all the time. Please pick up this exact shampoo. Absolute lifesaver for me. And 3, it sorts my lists out into categories, and I can even move them around to match aisles in my favorite supermarket. Yet probably the best feature of this app is that you can share the list with your partner. Add new items anytime, send notifications, reminders, and it gives you the ability to split up when doing your shopping if you're in a hurry. And I haven't even mentioned all the extra stuff. This app tracks special offers from nearby stores, suggests recipes, and can save your loyalty cards. So ditch your notes app and thank me later. Alright, next on my best apps for iOS list is an application called Simple Scan. While this scanning files app for iPhone is truly simple to use, it's far from basic. It performs the scans quickly, automatically, frames, crops, and even corrects the images. You can then choose a format from a searchable PDF for an image to just plain text files, not to mention a range of destinations, email messages, files, other apps. Put it anywhere you want. Sadly, the free version is limited to 5 scans, but on the plus side, there are no ads. Like, at all. Now let's move on to my favorite messaging app for iPhone, which is Signal. Yes, I know it's not the most popular yet, but it's one of the safest options you can get, keeping in mind the robust end-to-end encryption and open source code. Signal balances privacy with ease of use pretty much seamlessly. You get everything you can possibly need: messaging, voice and video calls, screenshot blocking, disappearing messages. There's also an incognito keyboard, one-time view media, and an option for backups. All of that without stuffing the app or collecting user metadata. You hear that, WhatsApp? Listen and learn. Sticking to the privacy theme, I've got the best VPN for iPhone recommendations, which is NordVPN. No, I'm not sponsored. Honest, it's truly just one of the best VPNs right now. Not just for private browsing, but also for bypassing internet restrictions at school or work, streaming content from foreign libraries, and of course, added security while using public Wi-Fi. And while a VPN is a powerful and very technically complicated tool, NordVPN is incredibly easy to use. It's a premium app, so if you do get it, do not buy it straight from the NordVPN app. Grab a discount code from the description instead. It will save you a lot of money. Let's move on from cybersecurity and talk about best iPhone apps for media editing. First up, what photo editor for iPhone should you use? My recommendation is Snapseed. It's completely free with lots of customization options, yet easy to use. This app was so good that Google straight up bought their entire technology and the developer team behind it. Wait, you can buy people now? Personally, I really like Snapseed's toolset and filters, but especially the adjustment system, aka viewpoints. Usually stuff like this is behind the paywall, so having this for free is awesome. That said, the app can be a little bit glitchy at times, so keep that in mind. If you want something more professional, then Adobe Lightroom stands out as an honorable recommendation. While there's a basic version, the premium version of this one is where the real power hides. Local adjustments, masking, presets, a powerful healing tool, it has everything. But since it's so full of features, it can be a little bit overwhelming for beginners. What about a video editor on iPhone? To me, the current best video editing app for iPhone is CapCut. Don't expect professional editing software here, but this app works great for simple stuff like TikTok or Insta stories. The editor's easy to use with a wide array of features, a vast library of music and sound effects and templates, which are especially great for TikTok. But you don't need to be an aspiring TikTok influencer to use this. It will work well just for great and simple family videos. And guess what? The free version doesn't slap a watermark on your creations, which gained my instant approval. Now, this next app is probably something you've never heard of, Screen 5. This is hands down the best remote control app for iPhone, which lets you establish a connection to your PC, no matter if it's a Windows computer, Linux setup, or a Mac. The connection is secured, and by the way, if you're going to be accessing a MacBook, it will keep your desktop hidden. This way you can easily do tasks on your Mac remotely without the fear that your cat might be watching. Or you can do the opposite and share a session with another user. Pretty neat. Moving on, I want to introduce you to the best weather app for iPhone. Let's face it, the native weather app is not very accurate, and that's why you should totally try the Deep Weather app. It's used by professionals, so it's much more technical, yet it boils down that information into an easy to understand narrative. You get detailed forecasts and imagery from the National Weather Service for basically any location within the US. No ads, no tracking, and no mandatory paid version. The Pro subscription is completely optional. I bet you won't expect what the next app is, unless you've read the timestamps. Cheater. But anyway, I stumbled upon the Calculator Ultra app, and it is so much better than the native one. At first, it looks like the basic Apple calculator, but just open the menu up top and you'll see just how wrong you were. It can do complex calculations, smart loan planning, service tip counting, unit and currency conversions, and even GPA counting. And all of this is completely free. This simple app is basically running Google search out of business, and I am here for it. Just like I'm here to get more subscribers to my small channel. Help me out please, especially if you decide to try one of these best apps for iPhone. I really recommend the Habit Tracker, grabbing a NordVPN subscription for cheaper, and checking out the GigaChad calculator. If you've got more suggestions, comment below and I will meet you there. See you soon. Cheers.